Hi, welcome back to the Quality Cup Life Podcast. My name is Imani, and here we talk about how to live a better quality of life for young adults, how to make your own decisions, and how to create the life that you want to live instead of letting other people tell you how to live. So, thank you so much for listening, and let's get into the show. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Quality Cup Life Podcast. If you're new here, what's up? Thank you for listening or watching. Today, the topic is like feeling like your life is spiraling a little bit and you feel like you're going down the drain with it, low key. Kind of like dipping into depression-ish. Not like, I don't know how, I don't know anything about depression, how it's diagnosed in clinically or whatever. I don't know anything about that. I'm just saying when you feel like you in a slump, and you feel like you don't have much control over your life right now, or sometimes you may feel like you're really scared, and it just feels like sometimes life is cruel and it feels like you have no use in it, sort of. I mean, it's rough, I'm not gonna lie, it's rough, and at times, probably for the past few months, I've been dipping in and out of feeling like this, unfortunately, and so I just wanted to talk about some things that I think could be helpful to people because it's been helpful to me, and yeah, so let's get into it, okay? So I have 10 things, by the way. So the first thing, number 1, is pray and spend time with God every chance you get, seriously though, because there's been times where I literally could talk to nobody but God and myself, really, and during those really kind of low times or dark times, he like showed things about himself and his character, and then he also showed me some things about myself that may have been the cause, what may have been the reason why I was in that situation, or why I was feeling a certain way, or just some things about myself that needed to be adjusted. And so that's why I'm saying spend time with God and stay in prayer, because man, like, really, like, spending so much time in prayer has really kept me. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. Number 2 is make sure you force yourself to do your basic needs like hygiene, and make sure you eat, and your future self will thank you later. Because sometimes you just be feeling like man, and then you might just forget to, or you just have no desire to get up and kind of like take care of yourself, brush your teeth, wash your face, shower, eat food, or even eat healthy food. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you like in a rut or in a funk, you kind of put just trash in your mouth. Just force yourself, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, even if it's just basic physical needs. Number 3 is get some rest. Get some rest. And go to sleep. Being tired or sleep deprived will F with you mentally and emotionally, and then physically too. It'll affect all those things, because those times where you can't read anything you try to read doesn't make sense, or for me, sometimes if I'm real tired and I'm trying to read something, like my eyes will go out of focus. And so the words on the page become blurry. It'd be some weird stuff. Or if somebody's trying to talk to me and I don't understand a word they're saying, and it's not because they're not making any sense, just because I'm tired, or I can become really irritated, really irritable really quickly if I'm tired. And it just sleep affects quite a lot. So try to get you some rest. 4, do not isolate yourself from people, because hi, my name is Imani, and I be isolating my people when I'm not my people. I isolate myself sometimes when I'm feeling like in a funk. Don't be afraid to contact people and or interact with people that you know love you, are there to support you, hold you accountable, and raise your faith level in God and in yourself. Because man, the people around you makes a huge difference, really. We've all heard the saying, you are the 5 closest people to you, or I've also always heard that your income is the average of the 5 people around you, or your thoughts are the average of the people around you, the people closest to you. So and a lot of times you just need some help. You need people to pump you back up and tell you that you're gonna be fine. So it's all good. It's all good. You're going through something right now, but it's all good. All right. Number 5, I have tell yourself that everything happens and everyone in your life is here to support you on your journey. Whatever is going on didn't happen to you. It happened for you. And that can be kind of a weird shift to make, but that just basically means to look for the lesson in something or the positive side to something. Either one, but I know there's situations where things are really tragic or terrible or really unfortunate where you're like, what you mean look for the positive? Like, for example, if there's a death, there's been a few deaths lately. One was in my family, and it was just really shocking, and it just really threw me off, and I was afraid to leave the house for a little bit and even go in a public environment. I felt kind of paranoid and everything, and so that was really a weird time. But the lesson, one of the few lessons that I can think of, and that was to live your life, man. Live your life not to the approval of other people, but to the approval of God, and then also yourself. Because you never know when it is your last day. Because I'm pretty sure the majority of people, when they die, they did not expect to die that day. And if you would have asked them if they were okay with dying that day, they would have been like, nah, I don't want to go. You know what I mean? Most people don't die in their bed at 92 years old. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the things I could think of. Just live your life, man. Yeah. That was crazy, man. Rest in peace to my cousin. Oh, another thing, it's a less, sad one. But for example, if you lost your job, for example, I have lost jobs before. If you lost your job, what could be the lesson or blessing in that? What's a positive side? You are now free to create a career or get a job that better suits you. Or maybe there was something, in that place that you needed to let go of, but God knew you wouldn't have let go on your own because you were too scared to let go. So he released you from that place, because that's a part of what happened to me. And so maybe that was it. Or maybe something bad, was going to occur. You literally never know. Maybe something terrible was going to happen at the place of business, but you lost your job before it could happen, or you just never know. So look for the reason, for the lesson in it, or for the blessing in it. All right, number 6, do not be afraid or ashamed to be vulnerable and ask for help. It's okay to hit somebody up or call them or text them or whatever and be like, hey, I'm really sad, or I'm having a hard time with this or that. I need you to tell me or like remind me of why I'm actually doing much better than I think I am, or why I'm so great or amazing. And they can also give you like a fresh outlook or perspective on your life, or just life in general. You gotta love those people that you can hit up and they'll pump some air back into you. You gotta love those people. Don't be afraid to call them, you know. All right, 7. This is real simple. Take a day off. Take a day off if you need it. Don't be listening to old people that be like, you don't need to use your PTO, blah, blah, blah. No, use that PTO. That's what that PTO is for. Or even if you don't have PTO or you don't have vacation days, if you know you need a break, if you know you need a day off, take a day off. It's okay. It's okay. Take a day off. If you know you need it, if you feel like you're going nuts or you're exhausted, take a day off. It's okay. I know you need your money, looking for your money, but sometimes, bro, you need to just take a day off. Those couple dollars are not worth your mental health. It's not worth a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? 8. Say no to doing something that you do not want to do. And I don't care if it's your grandma and them, your mama, your cousin, brother, uncle, sister, manager, whatever. If you don't want to do it, say no. If you don't want to go, say no. You can just be like, no, I'm sorry, I'm not available for that on that day. I have an appointment already. I have a schedule laid out already. Maybe next time. And then that's just that. Even if your appointment or your schedule is to chill out at the house all day, or watch movies, or go to sleep, like, that's an appointment. That's okay. It's okay. Or if your manager or your supervisor, whatever, be like, hey, I know this is your off day, but can you come in? Bop, 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 bop. It's okay to be like, no, I'm not available. My schedule has already made adjustments. So no. Because I had to tell folks, no, we're not doing that. Or one of my jobs, I got 2 of them right now. One of them was, started to switch up the schedules and stuff. And I'm like, or sometimes they would call me and be like, hey, hey, Imani, such and such happened. Would you be available? And then, no, I'm sorry, I'm not available. Like, I need my day off. I don't want to be up in here 6-7 days a week. I don't. That doesn't. No. No. So you can say no. Same with me. No. All right. 9. Declutter or reorganize an environment that you frequent. And go ahead, listen to me real closely. Go ahead and do that for those people in those situations in your life as well. Because sometimes you got to move people out the way. Get them out the way. Get them out your life. Get them out your space. man, that's what you're going to do when you move those people out of your life, or you stop giving those people attention. You're going to, that you know that you don't have no business fooling with anymore. You're going to be like, you're going to be able to exhale, man. Or even when you clean out a room or your car, man, you clear it out and you got open space again. Like, when you physically have more open space and everything is in order, your brain has more space. That's the weird part of it. I don't know exactly the science of it, but man, I ain't lying. It's like, it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. I ain't lying to you. And sometimes you just gotta let sometimes you gotta let situations go too. Like, being a part of an organization. Sometimes if it's stressing you out, let it go. Like, stressing you out, not saying that everything you're gonna be a part of or be doing is gonna be perfect, or not saying that there's never gonna be any stress, but if you know that it's stressful and it's not like benefiting you, or the parts that's supposed to benefit you are not worth it anymore, or you can just feel this push to let it go and move forward, you need to go ahead and do that so you can breathe again and you can move on to bigger and better things. Instead of like holding it so tight onto something that isn't good for you anyway. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just gotta rearrange stuff and rearrange people in your life. Put people in their place, put organizations in their place, put your things in their place, all that. All right, 10 is stop comparing your life to their life. You are not the same. You don't know their struggles. And the grass is green where you water it. And y'all, I found myself doing this last night. I was scrolling on Facebook. I don't remember. I got on Facebook for a specific reason. I do not remember what it was. But I got on there for a specific reason. I started scrolling on my timeline. And as I was scrolling, I was just like, I remember thinking, why are you scrolling? Like, there's literally nothing exciting. But my brain, I guess it's like that dopamine hit thing where my brain was just like, I was just scrolling looking for something interesting even though I knew nothing was coming, because there really usually is nothing all that interesting on Facebook, to be honest. And well, at least not with my friends, not with my Facebook friends. But anyway, well, the majority of them. But anyway, so I found myself questioning like my own life. And for example, there's some people that I'm Facebook friends with, and they're like engaged and they're getting ready to be married, and I saw them with all these people, and I'm like, man, like, dang, if I was to get married, I wouldn't have all those people. Does that mean that my life is not, what does that mean? I'm not enough? Or it was just a lot of just stupid. It was just like, girl, what are you talking about? That, and then I also started thinking, well, like, the timeline of my relationship might be longer. Does that mean I'm supposed to be doing this at this point? Like, it was just a lot of just weirdness, or just comparing like how I look to people, or it was just a lot of just BS. It was a lot of BS that I was just thinking. And I had to stop myself. I was like, bro, what are you doing? This is a one picture, or these are just a few pictures and maybe like a 5 or 6 second video. You don't know these people like that. 1, 2, y'all, the calling on your life is not the same. Your personality is not the same. You don't know what their relationship is really like. You don't know none of that stuff. You don't. What are you focusing on somebody else's relationship for? Bruh, focus on your own. Water your own. That's all you need to be concerned about. Like, it was just, and then also, you don't know what the communication is like in this person's relationship. You don't know how they really treat each other. You don't know if one person has expectations of a person that's not, or has like a perception of a person that's not even really them. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't know how well they know this person. You don't know nothing about this person's relationship other than pictures that they put on the internet. Like, girl, you don't go sit down. Get off this Facebook. So I had to tell myself to get off last night because it was getting out of hand. It was getting out of hand, and it was just like, y'all visions are not the same, goals are not the same, dreams are not the same. It's like, girl, please. But anyway, so yeah, that's number 10, and I have a bonus. I just threw this bonus in there. Be humble and apologize. That's the bonus tip / thing I wanted to mention, because sometimes we all are either do people wrong at times, whether intentionally or unintentionally, or we could just be wrong about something. And it's okay to be vulnerable enough to be like, I apologize. Like, I'm sorry. And I know it's not easy because you're like, oh, my pride. I don't want to apologize. I don't want to say I'm wrong. I don't want to take accountability for my end of the, my part of whatever is going on. I don't want to do that. But it's not going to do you any good to do that, to like hold on to stuff and not apologize, because you'll be blaming stuff on other people. It's so easy to blame stuff on other people, bruh. I ain't lying. And I know a lot of relationships or friendships or family dynamics and stuff, a lot of them go sour because people don't know how to come together and communicate and just be like, I apologize, and take ownership for the part that they played in it. Whether you know that other person is wrong or not, what part did you play in it? You know what I'm saying? Take some accountability and responsibility for what's going on. And you wouldn't believe how far that one thing, kicking your pride out the way, would do for you. So that's my shtick. That's my spiel. Hopefully, y'all didn't cut this off when I said the last part. Let me know what y'all thought about it. If you're on YouTube, comment down below and let me know what you thought, or what things resonated with you the most, or what things did you think of that I didn't say. I would love to hear from you. Make sure that you share this with somebody that you know could be helpful to. Young, old, don't care. Man, woman, don't care. Share it. I appreciate y'all for listening and watching. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all see me later. We'll see each other. Peace out.